back of the drawer where the dust don't move. You had your hand on my shoulder, eyes half closed. I look like a man who had nothing to prove. Kitchen light yellow, rain on the glass, coffee gone bitter, spoon in the sink. I sat there laughing, then I got quiet fast. Funny how memory don't ask what you think. I remember that jacket, the tear in the sleeve. You said you would mend it, I said later on. Later kept walking farther than me. Now the jacket is here and the hands are gone. I was too proud to say I was scared, too young to know love could run out of time. You waited for words, I left them in there behind my teeth where they turned into lies. The photograph lied, it said we were fine, smiling like tomorrow was already kind. I said I'd come back, I never did. I said I'd call, I let it ring. Now every old picture knows everything. Oh, nostalgia got sweet hands, but regret got teeth. It holds me close, then it cuts too deep. The photograph lied, the photograph lied, and I've been living in that frame too long tonight. Just to feel strong, held it over the trash for a minute or two, but my hand wouldn't open. I stood there too long, still losing arguments I already knew. So I placed it face down beside my bed, like that could make the past behave. But I saw you anyway, inside my head, wearing that smile I didn't say. Maybe I don't miss the road we were on. Maybe I miss the man I could have been. Maybe regret ain't asking for forgiveness. Maybe it's learning where silence begins. I kept blaming time, like time was the thief, but I was the one who kept leaving. The photograph lied, and it said we were fine, smiling like love couldn't fall out of line. I said I'd come back, forgive me. I said I'd call, I was wrong. Now your face keeps singing what I buried so long. Oh, nostalgia got sweet hands, but regret got teeth. It kisses my memory, then brings me to my knees. The photograph lied, yeah, the photograph lied, and I've been living in that frame too long tonight. I put it back softly under winter clothes, not ready to lose it, not ready to heal. Some doors stay closed, but everybody knows what's gone can still sit beside you real still. Maybe tomorrow I'll let it see the light, or maybe I'll keep it one more night. The photograph lied, but I remember the truth. I wake before the light, same as yesterday. Floor cold under my feet, I don't rush no more. There's a chair by the window where I sit and wait, like something might speak through that quiet door. Pages still open, I never turn them, dust settling soft like it belongs there. I read the same line, then I stop halfway. Feels like the words just float in the air. I tried saying the prayers I memorized back then, but they fall different now, don't land the same. My voice sounds smaller inside this room, like I'm calling someone who forgot my name. People say, hold on, it'll come back around, but they don't hear the silence when night gets deep. I nod like I'm fine, I ain't really fine, just tired of talking to something I can't see. I'm still knocking on a silent door. Hands getting tired, but I don't let go. Calling out soft, can you hear me? Even when I don't know if you even know. I say I believe, I want to. I say I trust, I'm trying, but my heart keeps slipping through the floor. I'm still knocking, yeah, I'm still knocking on a door that don't answer no more. Closed that book, pushed the chair aside, said maybe this fight ain't meant for me. Maybe I've been wrong this whole damn time, but something in me didn't move an inch. Even in doubt, it stayed right there. Not loud, not strong, just barely breathing, like hope too weak, but still too stubborn to leave. Maybe faith ain't fire, maybe it's ember still glowing low when the night feels long. Maybe it ain't answers, maybe it's staying even when everything feels wrong. I don't hear you, I don't see signs, but I ain't learned how to walk away. I'm still knocking on a silent door, yeah. Hands worn down, but I won't let go. Calling out aloud, don't leave me here, even if I'm the only voice I know. I say I believe, help me now. I say I trust, hold me close. Even when I fall to the floor, I'm still knocking, yeah, still knocking on a door that don't answer no more. Morning comes slow, light across the wall, chair still waiting, like it knows it all. I don't got peace, but I'm still right here, still right There's a motel off the highway where the curtains never close. I remember us laughing there with nowhere else to go. You wore my shirt to sleep in. I wore a careless smile. We were already cracking, but we called it being tired. You watched rain on the window. I watched the late night screen. You said, do you ever feel lonely, even lying next to me? I made some little joke then. You turned away inside. I thought the moment passed us, but it stayed there all my life. There was the last room with us in it, and I didn't even know love was packing up beside me, moving quiet, moving slow. I said we'll be alright. We were fading. I said come back to bed. That was the last room with us in it, before the leaving had a name. Come on. Come on. I drove past that place last Sunday. Didn't mean to stop the car, but the sign was still half broken, still buzzing in the dark. Room 12 had new curtains, same stain near the door. I stood outside like a stranger to who we were before. Maybe some endings don't arrive, they just move into the walls, sit quietly in corners till somebody finally calls. Maybe you asked me for the truth in that room beside the rain, and I answered with a silence I can still hear today. That was the last room with us in it, and I didn't even know love was packing up beside me, moving quiet, moving slow. I said we'll be alright. Forgive me. I said come back to bed. I was wrong. That was the last room with us in it, before the leaving had a name. Motel light flickers, rain starts again. Some rooms keep secrets long after you leave them. There was the last room with us in it. beside the kettle, handle turned left like you always did. I washed every cup, but I kept that little medal, like hiding the proof of the life we lived. The tea went bitter, waiting on nobody. Steam gave up before I could drink. I stood there staring at your old blue mug, like porcelain knows more than I think. You didn't leave loud, that's what haunts me. No suitcase slam, no midnight fight, just fewer words at the kitchen table and your eyes looking past the light. I kept telling myself love gets quiet, kept calling your distance peace, but every quiet morning took a little more, till there was nothing left to we. I lost you slow, and I called it living. Watched your heart walk out piece by piece. I said we were fine, we were fine. I said give it time, time took you from me. Now the spoon still knows your tea, still turns left where your hand used to be. I lost you slow, yeah, I lost you slow, and didn't know losing could breathe so quietly. Tonight I tried to put it in the drawer, just one small spoon shouldn't feel like war. But my hand froze halfway over the wood, like letting go might mean I never understood. I sat on the floor, back against the cabinet, laughing once, then losing breath. Ain't no grand goodbye when truth comes walking, just a kitchen light and nothing left. Maybe love don't always leave in anger, maybe it leaves when nobody asks. Maybe you were begging in small changes and I kept sweeping up the past. I keep blaming silence, but I was quiet too. I lost you slow, and I called it living. Watched your heart walk out piece by piece. I said we were fine, forgive me. I said give it time, I was asleep. Now the spoon still knows your tea, yeah, still turns left where your hand used to be. I lost you slow, I lost you slow, and didn't know losing could breathe so quietly. I put the spoon back, same place as before. Didn't fix nothing, didn't close the door. Maybe tomorrow I'll let it be just a spoon, or maybe not yet. The tea went cold, but I'm still in the room. like I knew my window. Tap, tap slow on that old cracked pane. I left your cup by the kitchen table, still turned toward mine, like nothing changed. Clock on the wall keeps dragging midnight. Coffee gone cold, but I drink it still. There's a coat on the chair I keep meaning to move, but my hands won't listen, and maybe they never will. I used to laugh when you saved every ticket, movie stubs, bus fares, folded neat. Now I find them hiding in books and pockets, little paper ghosts following me. I told myself I was only cleaning, but I sat on the floor till the morning came, holding one receipt from a rainy Sunday, where your handwriting still spelled my name. Rain still knows your name. It keeps saying it's soft on the glass. I say I moved on, I did. I say I'm alright, I lied, but every drop keeps pulling me back. Love went quiet, but regret got loud. It sits beside me when the lights go down. Rain still knows your name, yeah, and I still answer somehow. That made me brave. Stood by the bin for a minute or two, then brought them back like something to save. I ain't proud of how I hold sorrow like it's the last warm thing in this place, but some nights pain feels almost familiar, like your hand once did against my face. Maybe I don't miss the whole of us. Maybe I miss who I was beside you. Maybe the rain ain't bringing you back. Maybe it's washing what I still hide from. I blame the weather, blame the years, but I was the one who disappeared. Rain still knows your name, yeah. Keep saying it's soft on the glass. I say I moved on, forgive me. I say I'm alright, I'm not, but every drop keeps dragging the past. Love went quiet, but regret got teeth. It bites down hard when I try to sleep. Rain still knows your name, and I still answer underneath. Morning comes pale on the kitchen floor. Your cup still waiting like before. Maybe tomorrow I'll put it away. Your cup still faces mine on the table, like it never learned you went away. Morning comes through thin white curtains, but it don't know what to say. I wipe the counter, leave that circle where your coffee used to stain. Some small things don't look like sorrow till they start calling your name. I kept your sweater by the back door, said I'd move it when I could, but my hands know more than my mouth does, and they don't think I should. The phone lights up, then goes dark again. Not your name, just another ghost. I talk to silence like it owes me the truth I need and most. I'm still loving what already left me, still reaching where you used to be. I say I'm fine, I'm not. I say I'm free, not yet. But your shadow still eats with me. That cup turned toward you every night, like it's waiting on something true. I'm still loving what already left me, and everything still points to you. Tonight I almost turned it over, almost washed your mark away, but the sink looked too much like goodbye, so I let it stay. No thunder came, no holy ending, just my breath caught in my chest. Sometimes heartbreak ain't a falling, it's refusing to get dressed. Maybe love don't leave at once, maybe it fades in little rooms, in cold cups and folded towels, in air still shaped like you. I keep blaming time, but I kept looking away. I'm still loving what already left me, still reaching where you used to be. I say I'm fine, forgive me. I say I'm free, I'm right. But your shadow still eats with me. That cup turned toward you every night, like it knows what I won't do. I'm still loving what already left me, and everything still points to you. Morning cools the coffee, rain gives up the glass. Maybe tomorrow I'll wash it clean, or maybe I'll let it last. That cup still faces you. I didn't see you leaving, not at first. Just one less cup by the kitchen sink, one less laugh when the old floor creaked, one less baby before I could think. Your coat still hung by the hallway light, but your hands stopped reaching for mine. I told myself love gets quiet sometimes. Didn't know quiet could be goodbye. You started sleeping, turned to the wall. I started asking less every day. We both learned how to move through the room without getting in each other's way. I missed the signs sitting in plain sight. Your smile getting tired and thin. I kept thinking tomorrow would fix us, but tomorrow kept letting night in. I lost a little less of you every morning, a little more of us every night. I said we were fine, we were fine. I said love was strong, not this time. You didn't slam no door, didn't curse my name. You just faded slow like a candle flame. I lost a little less of you, till there was nothing left to hold. Yeah. Tonight I found your note in a drawer. Not a goodbye, just a grocery list. Milk, bread, coffee, soap for the bathroom, and your name at the bottom of it. That broke me worse than a letter would. Just proof you were here being kind, while I was too busy looking forward to notice you were falling behind. Maybe losing love ain't always thunder. Maybe it's socks left cold by the bed. Maybe it's hearing I'm okay and never asking what went unsaid. I keep blaming time, but I was there too, watching you vanish same old hum, like it's calling me back. I stand there watching shadows moving slow, like they remember things I like. Shoes by the door I ain't worn in days, dust on the table I don't wipe away. Time keeps walking, but I stay the same. Just another night with nothing to say. Cars pass by, but nobody stops. Every face gone before I can see. I tried stepping out just to feel something, but the night felt colder than inside of me. I hear laughter somewhere down the block, feels far away like another life. I turn back quick before I think too much, before I remember what it felt like. This lonely night keeps holding on to me, like it knows I ain't got nowhere to go. I say I'm alright, I'm not alright. I say I'm good, I'm not good. But the quiet always tells me what I don't show. Streetlight knows my name, sees me standing here alone again. This lonely night don't ever leave me, just pulls me deeper in. I sat on the curb just staring at nothing, hands in my pocket like I lost something small. But it ain't something you can hold or find, it's something that slipped without a sound at all. I thought about calling someone I know, but I couldn't think of what I would say. How do you tell somebody you feel gone when you're still right here anyway? Maybe I got used to this kind of silence. Maybe it fits me more than I admit. Maybe I ain't waiting for nothing no more, just learning how to sit with it. I keep breathing through the stillness, like that's enough for now. This lonely night still holding on to me, and I ain't fighting it like before. I say I'm alright, don't ask me. I say I'm fine, leave it be, even when I'm not sure what that means no more. Streetlight knows my name, yeah, sees me fading in the glow again. This lonely night don't let me go, but maybe I don't want it to end. Streetlight still there, I'm still the same. Night keeps calling me by name. Maybe tomorrow I'll walk away, or maybe I'll stay. This lonely night still knows my name. bare feet on the floor, like they pay rent here. I count every word I should have swallowed, every silence I should have made clear. The fridge keeps humming like a low confession, street lights shaking on the wall. I say I'm tired, but I know better. My mind don't sleep at all. I replay your face at the doorway. Did your eyes ask me to stay? Or did I make that up from missing what I threw away? I hear my own voice saying nothing, hear your breath turn thin. One bad moment keeps on growing till I live there again. I can't turn my mind off tonight. It keeps walking back to you. I say let go, not yet. I say move on, can't do. But every thought breaks through. 3 a.m. got teeth. It bites where love used to lay. I can't turn my mind off tonight. It keeps asking why you walked away. Then erased it 30 times before the dawn. Are you sleeping? Look too needy. Are you happy? Look too wrong. So I left the screen there glowing like a candle I won't light. Some prayers are just messages you never send at night. Maybe I don't need an answer. Maybe I just need to stop digging graves for every sentence that my lonely heart forgot. But silence don't forgive me. It just gives me room to think. I can't turn my mind off tonight. Keeps walking back to you. I say let go, help me. I say move on, I can't. But every thought breaks through. 3 a.m. got teeth, yeah. It bites where love used to lay. I can't turn my mind off tonight. It keeps asking why you walked away. Morning finds me open-eyed, phone still in my hand. I didn't call, but I almost did again. The blue towel on the line, still got your clothes pinned. Sun dried it stiff, wind made it sway. You hung it there the morning you left, said you'd bring it in later that day. Later got long, by the fence. Grass grew high round the garden stone. I walk past it every evening, like it wasn't hanging alone. You use that towel for your hair after midnight showers in June. Would sit on the porch steps laughing at the moths around the moon. I didn't know a piece of cotton could hold a season in its thread, could smell like soap in summer, could sound like words we never said. That blue towel on the line keeps waving you home, like it don't know I'm here alone. I say I forgot, I didn't. I say I'm free, not yet. But the wind keeps lifting what I regret. Some memories don't knock, they just move in the light. That blue towel on the line still keeps you inside. Today I reached to take it down. My fingers touched the faded edge. Then I saw your hand there in my mind, pinning it careful to the thread. I stood there like a fool in daylight, with laundry dust across my sleeve. There ain't no grave for little things, so little things don't leave. Maybe I kept it hanging so I wouldn't have to know that even cloth can move on when the wind decides to blow. I held on to one blue corner, 'cause I couldn't hold you. That blue towel on the line keeps waving you home, like it don't know I'm here alone. I say I forgot, forgive me. I say I'm free, I lied. But the wind keeps pulling you back inside. Some memories don't knock, they just move in the light. The blue towel on the line, yeah, still keeps you inside. I left it there one more evening, sky turning gold, sky turning gold. Maybe tomorrow I'll fall, maybe I'll just watch it go. The blue towel on the line. The blue towel on the line. I left the light on, like you might come back. Didn't make sense, but I did it anyway. The room felt bigger than it used to. maybe it's just you gone away. Ashtray full, though I don't even smoke. Just something to feel where your hands used to be. I keep hearing sounds that ain't really there, like the nights playing tricks on me. I walked past the mirror, didn't look too long, didn't recognize who's standing there. Same face, but something missing, like I left part of me somewhere in your care. Phone on the table, face turned down. I don't wanna see what ain't your name. Funny how silence can get this loud and still don't say a damn thing. I left the light on for nobody, still hoping someone might walk through. I say I'm alright, I say I moved on, still don't. But every night leads me back to you. This room don't feel like home no more, just walls holding things I can't undo. I left the light on for nobody, but it still feels like it's for you. Turned it off just a minute ago. Stood by the switch, hand halfway there. Something stopped me, I don't know what. Maybe I ain't ready for that kind of empty air. So I sat back down, same old corner. Let the quiet settle in my bones. It ain't just missing you that's killing me, it's learning how to be alone. Maybe I kept that light on for me, like I needed proof I still believe. Maybe letting go ain't flipping a switch. Maybe it's something you don't see. I've been holding on to shadows just so I don't fade away. I left the light on for nobody, yeah, still waiting like you might come through. I say I'm alright, help me now. I say I'm done, I'm not done, but every night still ends with you. This room's still breathing your memory, and I don't know how to cut it loose. I left the light on for nobody, but deep down I know it's you. Light's still burning, I'm still awake. Nothing's changed, just another day. Maybe tomorrow I'll turn it off, or maybe I won't. I left the light on just in case. Took your shape beside the bed, curled where your body used to sleep. I reached out once, then pulled my hand back. Some wounds know better than to speak. face down on the table, page folded wrong, like you'd come back soon. I left it that way for 3 whole winters, like paper could keep a place for you. I replay nights I thought were nothing, your I'm okay, thinnest thread, me half listening from another room while love stood hungry at the edge. You stopped fighting and I called it mercy, stopped crying and I called it peace. I didn't know when pain goes quiet, it's packing up to leave. The quiet took your shape and laid down next to me. It wears your face, but it don't breathe. I say I survive, I'm not living. I say I let go, not completely. You left so soft, I miss the sound. Now every silence drags me down. The quiet took your shape, and it still sleeps next to me. Tonight I turned your book face up, read the line where your hand had stopped. Some people leave before the leaving. I closed my eyes and everything dropped. I sat there long with no excuse, no speech big enough to hold my shame. Just a folded page from a half-read book and your absence saying my name. Maybe I don't miss the noise of love, maybe I miss being asked to stay. Maybe I feared your hurt so much I let it walk away. I keep saying you left me, but I left first inside. The quiet took your shape and laid down next to me. It wears your face, but it don't breathe. I say I survive, forgive me. I say I let go, not completely. You left so soft, I miss the sound. Now every silence drags me down. The quiet took your shape, yeah, and it still sleeps next to me. Book still open, page still bent. Some words arrive after love is spent. The quiet took your shape, and I let it in. I replay the door 100 times, the way your hand stayed on the frame. You didn't cry, you didn't blame me, but I heard something change. Was it in the way you breathed? Was it in my foolish pride? Was goodbye already standing there while I looked to the side? I keep making new endings where I say the perfect thing, where I stop you in the hallway, where I hand back your ring. But morning don't rewrite it, and night don't make it fair. You're left with all your quiet, and I'm still talking there. I replayed the door till the hinges cried, replayed your face till the truth got tired. I say I understand, I don't. I say I'm done, not close, but the past keeps pulling me inside. No slam, no storm, no final war, just your hand in the door. I replayed the door and lose you one time more. I stood there tonight in that same spot, barefoot on the kitchen tile. Tried to remember what I felt then, but shame came first by a mile. I touched the handle, cold and plain, like a cat what I ignored. Funny how a little metal can become a whole locked door. Baby, overthinking is a rule where regret keeps all the keys. Maybe I don't want the answer, maybe I want you hearing me. I was quiet when it mattered, now my mind won't let me be. I replayed the door till the hinges cried, replayed your face till the truth got tired. I say I understand, forgive me, say I'm done, I'm not, but the past keeps pulling me inside. No slam, no storm, no final war, just your hand in the door. I replay the door and lose you one time more. Door still standing, I'm still here. Some exits close once, an echo for years. There's a button in the ashtray from your old brown coat. You lost it one winter, laughing at the train. I meant to sew it back on. Kept saying later. Now later sits here, looking just the same. I don't even smoke, but the ashtray stayed. A little glass moon on the table side, holding loose change, holding that button, holding proof I let small things slide. You used to save receipts in your coat pocket, candy wrappers, pins, a prayer card too. Said little things remember better than people ever do. I laughed back then like I knew something, like being careless made me free. Now one small button in a dirty tray knows more about love than me. That button in the ashtray keeps calling your name. Small as a secret, heavy as blame. I say it's nothing, it ain't nothing. I say I'm alright, I'm not. But every little thing remembers what I forgot. Love don't always leave a letter, sometimes it leaves threadbare. That button in the ashtray still tells me you were there. Tonight I held it between two fingers, like a coin from some lost land. Almost put it in a drawer, but it warmed up in my hand. I remembered you standing by the mirror, trying to fix what I ignored. You asked me for a needle once, I said tomorrow, then walked out the door. Maybe regret ain't in the grand things, maybe it hides in what we delay, in loose threads and almost and not now, said every day. I thought love could wait, but waiting wore it through. That button in the ashtray keeps calling your name. Small as a secret, heavy as blame. I say it's nothing, forgive me. I say I'm alright, I lied. But every little thing keeps you alive. Love don't always leave a letter, sometimes it leaves threadbare. That button in the ashtray, yeah, still tells me you were there. I put it in my pocket, not fixed, not thrown away. Some things stay broken, 'cause broken things stay. That button in the ashtray. That button in the ashtray. before I did. Your side went cold, then colder still. I kept rolling over, reaching blind, like love was only hiding there. Your pillow kept the shape of leaving, soft in the middle, sunken down. I changed the sheets, then changed them back. Couldn't stand that clean sound. I blame the bills, blame the weather, blame the city getting loud. But you stopped humming in the kitchen, and I never asked about. You said I'm tired, I said me too, like we meant the same old thing. You were telling me the ending, I was listening for a ring. The bed learned your absence, and I came late, lying beside a heart already past the gate. I said we were tired, we were dying. I said we had time, I was blind. Now every night spreads wide and empty, every blanket feels like blame. The bed learned your absence first. Now the whole room knows your name. Held it like a final thread, a foolish little piece of proof that you once laid in this bed. I should have seen you getting smaller in the corners of your eyes, but I was sleeping next to sorrow, calling it a tired night. Maybe leaving ain't a suitcase, maybe leaving starts inside. When the hand you used to hold stops reaching back at night. I was waiting for a storm, but you were leaving soft. The bed learned your absence, and I came late, lying beside a heart already past the gate. I said we were tired, forgive me. I said we had time, I was wrong. Now every night spreads wide and empty, every blanket feels like blame. The bed learned your absence first. Now the whole room knows your name. One lamp left burning, one pillow turned low. Your side got cold first. I was last to know. The bed learned your absence before I did. Your side went cold, then colder still. I kept rolling over, reaching blind, like love was only hiding there. Your pillow kept the shape of leaving, soft in the middle, sunken down. I changed the sheets, then changed them back. Couldn't stand that clean sound. I blame the bills, blame the weather, blame the city getting loud. But you stopped humming in the kitchen, and I never asked about. You said I'm tired, I said me too, like we meant the same old thing. You were telling me the ending, I was listening for a ring. The bed learned your absence and I came late, lying beside a heart already past the gate. I said we were tired, we were dying. I said we had time, I was blind. Now every night spreads wide and empty, every blanket feels like blame. The bed learned your absence first, now the whole room knows your name. I found one black hair on your pillow, held it like a final thread, a foolish little piece of proof that you once laid in this bed. I should have seen you getting smaller in the corners of your eyes, but I was sleeping next to sorrow, calling it a tired night.